guys, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all the products you need for Hot Girl Summer 2025. I'm so excited to be making this video. This is my first summer video of 2025 and summer videos just make me so happy. So I figured I would start with sharing with you guys all the products I plan on using to basically just be that girl this summer. So I have a lot of stuff to show you guys, so let's get started. I have divided my stuff in a few categories so that it's a bit more organized, and I'm not showing all of the products I'm going to use this summer obviously because it would take hours, but I just picked out my few top favorites to share with you. So the first category is skincare. This has been a lifesaver for me in the past, especially last summer. This is the Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray. As you can tell, I have like barely any left in this, but definitely plan on using this a lot. So this is basically to use in place of toner, but you can use as needed on like a daily basis, and this is super refreshing. So in the summer sometimes I do get sunburned on my face. I get sunburned really easily, and this is one of the only products that didn't make my face like sting when I have a sunburn. So I love to use this, and also just throughout the day if I'm tanning or I'm outside, I like to spray this on. This is super refreshing as well, and it's good for your skin. This is really great for sensitive skin, for any skin types really, but if you have really sensitive skin, I do recommend you try this out. They have a mini version which I do recommend buying before you get the full size, just in case this isn't for you. The Tower 28 facial spray is a must for this summer. Next is some Supergoop sunscreen. This is my favorite brand for facial sunscreen. So I have the Unseen sunscreen, which I'm almost out of. As you can tell, the packaging is having a rough time. Almost like a primer texture, like it feels dry when you put it on your skin, which is really great if you're wearing makeup on top of it. When I'm going out for dinner, I like to put this on instead of this one, which is the glow screen, which is great for where you don't have makeup. It's also good when you do have makeup on, but I prefer to use this without makeup just because it does have a tint to it, so it's nice to kind of making your face looks better a little bit. You can also get this in a bit of a darker shade from your actual skin tone to use kind of as tanning drops, but both of these have SPF 40, which is amazing. Highly recommend the Supergoop sunscreen. They're also cruelty free, so if that's something that's important to you, then I highly recommend those. And then the last thing is some facial tanning drops. These are the Isle of Paradise one, and then these are the medium ones. They have a bunch of different shades of them, so you just mix those in with your moisturizer at night or in the morning. I like to use fake tan in the beginning of summer to kind of help with how white I am. I get super pale in the winter, as you can probably tell. Having some sort of tanning already on before I start actual tanning outside is helpful, and it kind of helps to make my skin tone like even. So yeah, I like these Isle of Paradise ones because I don't get any breakouts from them. But once again, with things like this, I do recommend trying them out. I don't know if they have a mini version of these, but I like the Isle of Paradise tanning drops for my face, and then I use the Saint Tropez tanning mousse for my body. But yeah, these are one of the best, and they haven't like ruined my skin in any way, so I highly recommend those. Next, we're gonna move on to makeup. So first I have these Say tanning drops. These are the glowy super gel illuminators in Sun Glow. So this is what it looks like. It is pretty dark, but I just feel like having this kind of a glowy makeup is what summer all about, so I do recommend those if you haven't tried the Say ones. They have like so many different shades of tanning drops, so I do recommend you try them out. They have like a smaller version of this. You don't have to buy the whole thing. Next is the Refi Lash Sculpt Mascara. This isn't waterproof, but it's the perfect like natural lash mascara. It makes your eyelashes look so long and super natural. This is what the wand looks like. It's really cool, and it really gets all of your lashes. So if you're looking for more of like a no makeup mascara, then I highly recommend the Refi one, and they're not super expensive as well. And then the last makeup item is the Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy blushes that they have just came out with. I have them in the shade Happy and Hope, and this is what they look like. So they are more of like not even a cream. They're like a mix between a powder and a cream product. They're super cool. The texture is really nice, and they are very pigmented, as Rare Beauty blushes always are. But I've been really liking them because they're pretty natural. Even though they are matte, they really do go well with like a glowy makeup look. So if you're looking for some new blushes, you can try these Rare Beauty ones. Next, we're gonna move on to jewelry. I think jewelry in the summer is so fun to kind of diversify your outfits and spice them up. I don't know why, but jewelry kind of fits with summer so well. I don't know if I'm making any sense. but I figured I would show you guys a few items. First, I really like to have some pearl or shell necklaces for summer, so I figured I would show you some of my favorites. This one I just got from Banana Republic, and it's like a 2-layer necklace, but it only has one clasp, which is amazing. And the first one has pearls going down it, and then the other one has little gold and some gems in it. So I like this because it's classy and it's a bit more like fancy for dinners and stuff. Again, more on like the fancy side, I have this pearl necklace. It's not a real pearl necklace. I think I got this from like American Eagle, but it's really cute, and I feel like these kind of go well with everything. And then these I got from Amazon, but I got this classic shell necklace and this one, which has like the white beads and then a little gold bead throughout them. So these are more like for during the day. Next, in the jewelry category, I love Pandora bracelets. I feel like they make every outfit look really cute. I have 2 of them. This first one is the gold one, and I have pretty much only like pink charms on it. So I have this plain one, this one, it's like a glass charm, and then I have this pink heart, a turtle, kind of all that fun summer stuff. And then on the other one I barely have anything, but it's this silver one, and then I got rose gold stoppers with this yin and yang charm. So I love these for summer, and they're fun to like add new charms to it. And then the last thing for jewelry is some fun bracelets. This one I think I got from a market, and then this one I just made with my friends. But what's great with these is that you can literally make them yourself. You don't have to go out and buy anything, I mean besides beads to make bracelets, but they're really fun, cute things to do with your friends during the summer. Add a little spice to your jewelry stack. And now we're gonna go on to the hair category. First, I think I've talked about this in like every favorites video, but it's the Way leave-in conditioner. I could not tell you how much I use this. I use this every single time I wash my hair. I use this most of the times when I do slick backs as well. It's amazing. It smells amazing. All of the Way products smell absolutely insane, so I highly recommend them. They have a mini version if you want to try it out first, and they last for a long time, especially for the amount of times I use it. It lasts a long time. Next, I have this Inkyless Salicylic Acid Exfoliating Scalp Treatment, which is great if you have a drier scalp. Since I've done Accutane, I have really dry scalp, and I tend to have some dandruff and dry skin, so this has really helped with that. You just use it like once or twice a week, and especially in the summer when you're going in the sea or in the ocean or even in pools, these are really great to just make sure your scalp is healthy and it's not too dry. And then the last thing in the hair category is the Day Styling Cream. I have the full size obviously, but also the styling one is great for on the go. Day has really great products for your hair. It works amazing. It smells amazing as well, especially in the summer when it's really hot. Slick backs are like a lifesaver, so I do recommend trying this out, or even just the styling one. And if you don't want to get a styling one but you have the full size cream, then you can just get a spoolie and dip it in there. But yeah, the Day Styling Cream is definitely a lifesaver. Next, we're gonna move on to body. First is the Glossier perfume, which I talk about also a lot, but it's been my perfume that I wear pretty much every single day, and I always get compliments on how I smell. So I highly recommend trying this out. It smells amazing, and when I tell you, I always get compliments when I wear this. I literally always get compliments when I wear this. This is like my 3rd bottle of Glossier perfume, and I know they've come out with a few different scents, but the original one for me is the best. Next, I really like these little Sol de Janeiro sprays. They sell like them in a bundle, so that's where I got these from. But yeah, I just like these small ones. They're easy to put in like your beach bag, carry around, and you get a bunch of different scents obviously, and they all smell so good. So they smell really good, so I do recommend getting these little ones because they are easy to carry around. Next is the whole St. Bart's collection from Way. I have a few things here, but they are selling a few of the mini St. Bart's product in a bundle, I believe, at Sephora. But I have the body cream, the body wash, and the body spray here. This smells like summer to me. This is exactly what it smells like. Yeah, if you haven't smelled this before, I recommend just going to smell it in Sephora. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I love to carry these things around with me whenever I'm going to our beach house or anything like this. So yeah, the St. Bart's scent at Way is probably one of the best scents I've ever smelled in my entire life. And then we have a last little random category. First is the Instax Link printer, which I've talked about before, but basically instead of getting the Polaroid, you can just take your pictures with your phone and then you connect it to this printer here and you can just print your Polaroids with this. You can also print like multiples of one pictures, which is great because with Polaroids you don't have to take the picture multiple times. So yeah, I just prefer this to the actual Polaroid camera, which I did have before. Now I just use this and it's super fun to print out memories. If you like to scrapbook, then this is great to print out old pictures, new pictures, print out multiples of just one picture to share with your friends. So I really like this. This is like a great birthday gift. The next thing is a Gel X nail kit, which they sell on Amazon, like a whole kit for like $70 or $80. I love doing my nails, especially in the summer because I don't have nails, so I don't have to take them off. And there are so many tutorials on YouTube on how to do your nails. They're a really fun thing to do and kind of like a fun hobby to develop. I have a tutorial on my channel on how I do my nails personally, but there's so many fun stuff to do. So I highly recommend getting one of those. And last but not least is a digital camera, which I think is so fun that they're coming back. They take really cute pictures and they're fun to create memories with. There's a few really good ones on Amazon. Basically everything's on Amazon now, but they're really nice to have. So yeah, these are all the products that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're excited for summer. Comment down below any summer content you guys want to see, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Let's run it back and kick it like we used to. So call me back and tell me something new.